What's up, Damian Vargas? San Fran 49er, what's cracking, man? Big Goya, what's up, man? Matt 510, The Devil's Reject, Britannia, Rosie, what's up? Slow Relaxing Jams, Esteban Ariano, CEO of Annoying Cholos, Chapo, what's up, man? What's up, Nate Gonzalez? How about the motherfucking Astros? How about him, man? J Boy, what's up? Hello, Betrayal. Yeah, man. What is it, man? What is it? Sparky Buff Farmetto. What's up, Farmetto? Big Jason, what's cracking, man? Your experiencing words don't fall on deaf ears because you helped me stay out of the big house, man. You know what's up, Jason. Is 408 what it is, man. Demo Domino, Scott J, Robert Wilson, what's cracking? S1. Man, you already know, boy. Hey, what's good? Anaru, Tommy Drew. I don't want to mess your name up, man. Jeru Guru. What's up, man? Kama 510, The Wolf, Andres Juarez, Mario Zarita. How you doing, Norma? Shout out to Norma for being a member. Eddie Hernandez, the last of the morning. Man, I'm gonna talk a little bit about some of this YouTube stuff, man. I'm gonna have to, man. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. What's up, V Devin 66? Motherfucking B-Low, man. Roswell Niners, Tiny Two Angels, Dylan Caldwell. That's right. Yeah, man, hit that like button one time, man. You guys got fucking the algorithms, man, pissed off with me, man. Real talk. The algorithms like, man, that channel's, they must not like that channel. M-Star Media, how you doing? Herb Dizzle 916. What's good, man? What's good with you, homie? Albert Gallardo. Or do you say Gallardo? Gallardo. Smash that like button. It's free. Yeah, man. They got a how-to video on there too. Rich DM650. What's up? Max Bellone 8. Rusty Martin. So, like, goddamn, man, I go away for a week, man, and what the hell is going on with YouTube? Steve G, what's up, man? I see you. I didn't miss you, man. Pac-Man 559. D Jackson, you still around, boy? You gotta text me, man. Tomorrow probably ain't a good day in the morning, but get at me in the late in the evening, man. We gotta touch base sooner or later, homie. G Fizzle, what's up, man? I was driving yesterday, smiling, thinking about you when driving trucks, getting in racks in. Ooh, glad he ain't on the road. That's what you think about me, G Fizzle? Like, damn, man, I can't even drive, huh? You know, I found those pictures I was looking for too, man, where I knocked that fucking that fire hydrant down at that warehouse. I thought I got rid of them, but I found them. OG Dopey, what's good, man? Inner Demons, shit, I was trying to get you guys out of War Stories tonight, man, but it's probably, by the time I cut it, it's probably going to be too late for Sandman to edit it. I would have went on there and explained to you guys why I haven't been able to drop no content for the last week, but I'm not allowed to do that no more. I'm no longer at liberty or no longer have those privileges, man, because somebody said, man, basically when I go on there and I do those videos to cut straight to the chase, they don't want to hear nothing else. Stop pussyfooting. All the rhetoric and the nonsense and the motherfucking the repetitive descriptions about what you talked about 30 videos ago, man, and the hour long fucking. We don't want to hear that shit. We just want to be entertained, man. So nobody gives a fuck about why you ain't been putting out no content. And nobody gives a fuck about what's going on in your world, man. Just entertain us. So I can't talk about that stuff no more, man. All I can say is, man, it's been a week since I pushed something out. Something will be coming out tomorrow, man. Some of you guys are comical, boy. So look what I'm gonna auction this off right here, man. So I've been getting so many. I guess I've been buying so many shoes from eBay that I qualified for this right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but tell me if any of you have gotten some shit like this from eBay, man. This is a fucking plaster of a bottom of a fucking Jordan. And let me just read to you this little last part that it says, man. Inspired by the cultural significance of this Air Jordan that began work on his first series of bronze sculpture in 2012, tilted higher learning, the series gained notability in the art world and the entertainment industry, attracting collections of the likes of Usher, Drake, DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, and Cannon. So I guess this right here only goes to certain individuals, man. So I'm gonna auction this off to one of you guys, man. So you can put it on your little mantle and be like Jay-Z, Drake, or DJ Khaled, a fucking shady soul that is new. Yeah. What's up? What's up, Iron Bear, Gustavo Gonzalez, Big Boy Cortez? What's up, man? Shout out to Texas. My team over yours. I see you, man. Representing them Niners, boy. Hey, good looking out. I almost missed you. Slow, relaxing jams. I appreciate you. You already know. Yeah, the beer money. Good looking out. What's up, Sparky Buff, Daniel Ortiz? Yeah, man. So I'm gonna just say this, man. What's up, Eddie Hernandez? Can you go rogue on every YouTuber for one day? I should, man. I should. Hey, look, man. I don't do reactions. I don't get involved in the shit that goes on in YouTube, man. But it seems like YouTube has become a fucking a political platform and a sounding board for prison politics, man. The politics on YouTube is just crazy now. Yeah, it's supposed to be. I've heard a lot of people today say that YouTube is supposed to be about entertainment purposes. That's what it was supposed to be about. But do I miss San Francisco? I'm always have love for my city, man. But San Francisco gonna be all right where it's at, man. I'm good where I'm at. You know, I still go through the city. I strike through there sometimes, man. Hey, but you know, I'm gonna say this, man, and I'm gonna be as brutally as honest as I can without trying to offend nobody. Um, you know, having a platform on YouTube, it can be a positive thing, you know. And there's a lot of people that have platforms because they want to put their truth out there, whether they want to talk about, you know, stuff that's going on in their life or whatever it is that they want to talk about. But you know, I think that there's some people, man, that you know, when you become a content creator, you become somewhat of a public figure. You're out there, you're putting yourself out there. So people are gonna see you. And if you have a past, people are gonna talk about it. Even if you've gotten to a point where you'd like to forget about it because you think that you've excelled or you've elevated yourself in on your platform or whatever it is in life that you're doing. I'm sure some of us would love to forget about our backgrounds, man, but people just ain't gonna allow it to happen. And I think some people just get so complacent or so uh, caught up in shit that they forget about. Dude, why do you think I don't go on YouTube and give reactions to like what's happening with fucking Snoop Dogg or what's happening with DJ Khaled? Why do you think I don't do it? For one, I'm not relevant no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck what Boxer thinks about what's happening in their world out there? For one, when you're no longer active, man, you become irrelevant by default. Straight up, that's how it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't care what you say, man. When I was active, I would have felt the same way. I don't care about you, man. You're a has been. You're not part of this lifestyle no more. So why am I gonna weigh in on somebody that's active? They're still involved. They're still part of the game. They're still part of that lifestyle. What do I look like doing something like that, man? You know what I mean? That's why I stay in my lane. I do my thing. I talk about what I talk about. I'm transparent, so nobody can say nothing. I take their thunder away from them. There's nothing you can say about me that I haven't said already. But um, I'm gonna just say this, man. And so a lot of times shit will happen on YouTube that Familia, what's up, Familia? I heard about it too, man. You think me and Dave should go heads up? That ain't gonna happen. Um, yeah. Well, anyway, that's what I was gonna talk about, man. A lot of times stuff goes on YouTube that I look at it and like the rest of you, I'll see it, I'll laugh about it, and I'll keep it pushing. Not my business, not my concern. I don't care, man. But it was kind of funny to tap into that. So somebody got at me earlier and they're like, B, you need to check this out, man. This shit's fucking comical right here, bro. It was like, went into a little bit about what it was about. So I tapped in, shot me the video. And, I don't know that much about that cat that went on Hood Stocks. I don't know nothing about his history. Don't know him. Shout out to him. Shout out to Hood Stocks. Even though, you know, they're on their thing over there, man. I'm just gonna put it like that. Good looking out, Jason, man. You know I appreciate you, boy. An NF structure with shareholders. The more money you invest, you have a seat at the table. That's right, boy. Hell yeah. I appreciate you, homie. You already know what's up, man. Anyway, what I was gonna say is I don't know nothing about that guy that went on there. I know he shut his channel down because he was like, I didn't know I was gonna get in all this negativity, but man, anytime you step onto a platform like that, and I'm sure he had to know that those were active sureños. You know what I'm saying? But the only reason why I'm mentioning is because it was funny to watch it play out in real time. It was almost like somebody came on, pulled his covers, and then he got jammed up. So we should put the truth out here before it gets exposed. Yes, me and Boxer. Yeah. Get the hell up out of here with that shit. Anyway, before that fucking idiot went on there and said that. So it was funny to watch that situation play out, man. It was almost like this dude got jammed up. He jumped on there. And I don't know if it was like he was ill-advised. I don't know if he really didn't know, or if He just didn't think fast enough, man. But come on, man, that's old news right there, homie. You know what I'm saying? Uh, to see the way that old boy changed up on him, man, it was just funny. It was like, man, that dude comes across as somebody that just moved on with his life, got 6 kids, just wants to settle down. Probably done nothing against his people, whether he's northern or southern. I don't know. Um, and you know, I guess he really didn't. He really ain't paying attention to everything that's going on, man. But they bring up that individual that he's supposedly been associating with, and he put it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we kick it. I know where he lives. He knows where I live. We break bread. Yeah, we're all good as long as you don't disrespect me. I don't dis. That's not how it goes, homie. You know that's not how it goes, man. But it was just funny to see how old boy sat there and started flipping switches. You know what I'm saying? Cut off the mic, cut the phones off, like shut them down, man. Hey, I'm sure. Hey, B-Lo, good looking out, boy. I appreciate you, man. You already know what's up, B-Lo. I'm sure they probably had a conversation off air. I'm sure he probably shook his hand, gave him a bro hug, and said, "Hey, homie, I got a platform. I got a fucking this could lead to some more fallout, man. I just can't have it like this. You know what I'm saying? But uh, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, then he cut the interview, man. But I don't know, man. Yeah, good looking out, boy. I see you, man. I got you, bro. Straight motherfucking horse feathers. Nah, it wasn't gonna go like that, Iron Fist, man. But yeah, good looking out, Norma. I appreciate you as well, man. It's always the same ones that are supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're well too, Norma. Hope everything's good with you. What's up, Martin 9400? Doughboy the Christian, Big Jacob, man. What's up with you, boy? Yeah, I kind of felt bad for dude too, man. Hey, I know he shut his channel down. Hopefully he'll find his niche and something else, man. Like I said, he just seems like he doesn't seem like a dude that was really in the mix when he was doing his thing. I mean, for one, I don't know if he was nervous, but he wasn't even when he was talking, man, he kept on saying, to my acknowledgments, it was never like this. To my acknowledgments, it was like, homie, I'm not trying to make fun of the dude, but maybe he was nervous. That was a tick, I think. I know he meant to say my knowledge, but he kind of contradicted himself right after this. I know he talks about things that I don't support, but I mean, man, bro. Um, hopefully he'll find something else. He'll get into something else, man. He said he got 6 kids. Uh, I'm sure life is bigger than YouTube, man. But yeah, that was for those of you that got YouTube channels, man. People are watching, man. People are watching. People are listening. Don't think that people don't know what's going on, especially in the prison genre, man. It's an interesting topic. People are gonna tap in, regardless to whether you're fucking a dropout, whether you're active, no matter what you did. I don't care. They're still gonna tap in. They're still gonna watch it because they want to hear what people are saying. Straight up, point blank. They might not subscribe. Maybe some of them do, but they'll never comment. They'll stay in the cuts and they'll just listen, man. But it's funny like how a lot of those dudes knew about those channels. Why you think? How you think they knew about them? Because they listened to them. You know what I mean? So crazy shit though, man. What's up, David Paul? Yeah, I know how them 16 hours are, man. I hear you, bro. Shout out to Watsonville. I see you, Chris. Tim Hennessy. What's up, homie? Hang out. Yeah, everyone is watching. Most definitely. If you think you're not, they're not. You're delirious, man. V Devin 66, man. I appreciate you, my brother, man. I don't know about everyone else, but I appreciate you taking the time to repeat and break it all down so people understand. Yeah, man. It is what it is, homie. You know what I'm saying? You know, and when I say, when I say I'm not relevant in that world, that active world right now because of and it doesn't mean that we're not men. I'm relevant. I'm still relevant in my world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to sound tough, but I can get relevant. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying is we all know what we sign up for, and when 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 things when you make choices to do certain things, man, that's something that's gonna follow you forever, man. It's not something that you can shake. It's not something that's gonna go away. It's something that people are always gonna remember. Um, Coming on to YouTube though, man, and I find it funny how, and it's their business. I'm not slamming nobody, but how some of these guys, man, feel like they're relevant enough to go and give reactions about dudes that are active, that are still doing their thing. It's like, bro, you're not a part of that no more. You're setting yourself up. Nobody cares about what you think. Stay in your lane and just be happy that there's people that are still willing to even listen to you, man. I don't know. It's just my opinion, though, man. You know what I'm saying? They all talk, but they all watch. Yeah, most definitely. Good looking out, Rich DM650, man. I appreciate you, man. 30 30 530. What's up, man? And again, I said that in humor. I said that with a little bit of humor. And I know sometimes when you guys give you constructive criticism, it's all some of it. Well, some of it's kind of true. I'm sure the individual that said, "Man, boxer, um, can you just get straight to talking about the your stories, man? Shut the fuck up, quit pussyfooting. Um, just get in the meat, just get to the meat and potatoes, and quit talking about why you weren't able to put a video out." And I mean, it's probably some truth, probably serious, lightweight serious, man. But I don't take it personal, man. It's kind of funny. Um, yeah, I'll play along with that one. I'm just here just to entertain you, man. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more, nothing less. Good looking out, Steve Vargas, Pelon 8. I appreciate all you guys, man. Nefarious, what's up, boy? Rolando Leños. See a lot of names that I haven't seen in a while, man. Trying to share and impact the youth with just stories and testimonials is not enough to make the impact, because the truth is hidden in the fact that we must die to live and be born again in Christ. Most definitely, Steve. I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100%. I don't think there's any youngster out there that is gonna watch YouTube, and there's gonna be something on there that's gonna be significant enough to impact their life in a positive way. Um, I know that there's content that comes on. At least there's content that I drop for the purpose of hoping that some of it will benefit them, that will maybe push them in the right direction. But I'm a realist, man. They're not going to be reformed off of YouTube, off of something that they watch on YouTube. That's got to come from out there, man. M the Great, I appreciate you, man. Hey, I give you guys my word. Tomorrow you will have war stories and inner demons, man. At the very least, at least war stories. there's just been some shit on the sidelines, man, that just had to be dealt with. I send mine's right back at you, Rich. Polo Ortiz. Hopefully he'll do good and get picked up by a TV channel, Mitch. And I appreciate that, Jose. You know, that would be cool, man. But what's up, Big Toco? What's up with you, boy? Sandy Flores. AC Ibarra. What's up, Drunk Investor? Black Asian. Manny C. Yeah. I'm glad you guys I'm glad you enjoyed that spill about debriefing. It's a something that I dropped in the past, but again, I don't know. Maybe there's some people that come on the channel that either they're not paying attention, they haven't seen some of my old content, or they just still feel like beating their chest, man, because I don't put those videos out about debriefing because I forget about my past, man. You know what I mean? I'm not putting it out there to act like I'm not a part of that, man. I don't know what else to do besides communicate it in fucking plain English. Like I don't speak Chinese. I don't speak well, I know how to speak Swahili, man, but I don't know how to break it down like that, man. But it's not to take shots at nobody. It's not to act like nothing didn't happen in my past, man. It's the exact opposite. If you watch it and you pay attention to it, some cats just don't get it, man. Straight pea brains. Any Halloween stories? Not off top, man. Maybe I'll go out and create a Halloween story. You know what? I hear you, boy. I hear you, a familiar. It's real talk and transparency. I can respect it. Yeah, you know what it is, Toko. Oh, I appreciate that comment the other day too, homie. Unfortunately, that individual that you spoke on did have an impact on both of us, man. I don't like giving that fool any kind of credit, but it is. I guess he was just that slimy, bro. I'm aware of what happened in your situation too, man. Unfortunate, straight tyrant, bro. How a person got offended by being called an informant and tells everyone it's yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, Tom. Straight up, Farmetto. Veronica, damn, it's been a while since I seen you. I appreciate you. I hope you and yours are doing well too, Veronica. Have I ever spent time in Tulare County? I've been through there. Um, I never really spent that much time out there. Skinny Bones, do you still drink? And if you did, Modelo or Negro Modelo? Shit, I still drink, man. I'll be honest with you, though, homie. And I don't mean to slam your Modelo, man, but what did I say that in the other day? I talked about because I still drink beer I think it was a war story I started to tell you guys, and then I ended up deleting it, man. But I was talking about drinking, and every time I used to go out and drink, before I would get like those kind of functions. Oh, I was gonna tell you guys about a fucking something that happened at the Beehive. That's what it was. Good looking out, Fish Slayer. Another one, always sliding through, man. And whenever I would go to those type of clubs has never been me, man. But whenever I would go, I'd always bring a 40 with me or a couple 40s because they never sold malt liquor. Like I can't drink Modelo or Corona or fucking Tecate or Budweiser, Heineken. It don't do shit for me, man. It's piss water, bro. I gotta drink malt liquor, man. Call me ghetto, bro. Call me what you want. It's gotta either be 211, Old English 800. Fuck, I drink some Schlitz malt liquor. Some Mickey's, St. Ives, Crazy Horse. 211, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's all I fuck with. Wild turkey. Yeah. Now you talking about catching cases, man. The cheese man, huh? Yeah. Unfortunately, skeptic tank, that's what people like, man. That's what people like, the drama. I refuse to get in it just for that purpose. I like to get a 10, 15, 20,000 views on some of my videos too, man. But I'm not gonna do it, man. I can just start right now, today, just start taking flight on cats, man. I can start firing some cold shots in all kinds of different directions and um just start going at cats, man. And I guarantee you, man, people start tapping in and start getting those views. But I'm not gonna do that. I rather just sit back on the sidelines with the rest of you and watch from. I'd rather just spectate, man. I love Mickey's. My pops got me the Negro Modelo. That's why I asked. But damn, where'd you go? But damn, G, you on another level with that 211. That's all I used to drink, man. Well, before 211 came out, all I used to drink was Mickey's and Old English 800, man. I mean, shit. When I was two, they used to put Old English 800 in my bottle with my milk. So I'm bullshitting, man. But I have been drinking from a young ass age, though. Cold 45, yeah, it's another one. That's right, Chris. I appreciate you, man. Fraylin, what's up, boy? I appreciate you, homie. That's your tonton. That's good, homie. Oh, you dropped 150 pounds on your toe. And the one next to it, that thing was throbbing for his the toe stories. Yeah. What up, Box? Have you heard anything on J Lo? Phone call away, man. That's literally she's a phone call away, but I haven't heard nothing from her about her in a minute, bro. Oscar de Boada. Damn, Box, the only one not riding the same wave. Yeah. JD, man, thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. That's right. Raider Rob, Pacificos and Don Julio. Big figures, man. What's up, boy? There's another one. Day oneers, man. Yeah, that would be cool, Veronica. Big time. You already know. And if anyone would do that one right, you already know it would be me. You know what's up. Steve Vargas, what's up, boy? Have you ever broke down the meaning of your tattoos? Uh, nah, be honest with you, homie. A lot of them don't really have any significance to them, bro. It was just there's a couple, um, but nah. And so I'm just so you guys know what I'm working on right now. I'm all over the place, man. I got somebody wanted me to break down the bonds, so I'm breaking down the bonds. Somebody else wanted me to break down the NF category system, and the leadership. That's right, Veronica. I see you. And then I told you guys I was doing a spill on Marcus Wesson. And what else, man? There was something else. Oh, Q&A. I'm doing a Q&A too. I'm almost done with it. So there's like, tell me if you guys get this. If you guys get this uh, notification right now, I'm gonna release. Some of you might have seen this already, but it's still a good. It's a good one, man. Okay, it just went public right now. You should get a notification. Good looking out, Oscar. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, the bonds, the category. Yep, the bonds in the category system. But break down the bonds and how they can be manipulated. Yeah, I'll cover all that. Familiar, most definitely. Damn, dancing bear in the house, man. I see you. I'll never forget that face, homie. Okay, all right, it is. That's good, man. At least YouTube still giving out some of the notifications. Yeah, it's a good one. For those of you that haven't seen that before, 23-1. That's probably not the real 23-1, but that's the real DB right there. Well, not in the comments, but the picture, yeah. Rich, how about Boilermaker? Do Northerners or Southerners have a hood handshake like blacks? And I have seen. That's why I'm asking. Shit. Uh, that's a good question, man. I think some of them do. I don't know about North. I mean, Northerners shake hands just like anybody else out in Cali, man. I don't know if there's a specific one. Maybe different hoods out there might have different hoods. Motherfuckers slap their thigh, motherfucking do all kind of crazy shit, stand on one foot and jump around. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's some that do, man, but I'm not aware of them. Boss, your integrity and honesty always shines through. Kind of, that's true. That's right, Mike Bristol. I appreciate you, man. How come the NR didn't go against the NF? Oh, they did, Fernie. They did. At one time, the NR it was almost to a point, man, where it was like us against them. Um, a lot of shit happening. It kicked off in Corcoran, where a lot of those NR members that went rogue had a big following, man, and a lot of them started to buy into that propaganda, man, and it almost turned into a full-fledged internal war, a civil war, and that's the whole reason why we decided to pull the plug, man, because it got to a point where it was out of hand, man, and the only way that people felt like it was gonna we could bring them back into the fold? Was it just disband the whole movement, bring them back in, and then regain control? That's the only way. The In the beginning, it was all about trying to weed out those rogue members. Like, shout out to Pee Wee from Gilroy. Shout out to DK from Salinas. But it was individuals like that had become the catalyst for you know basically they were leading other NR members to believe that they had become their own entity, that they no longer had to take direction from the NF, that they had established themselves, and that they didn't need to take direction from the like little brother didn't want to listen to big brother no more, man. So they did go back at the NF. Mike Eo, matter of fact, MC, when he went through Corcoran, he felt like they were gonna move on him over there. That's how bad it was. That was like towards the tail end of it before the plug was finally pulled, man. Yeah, Anthony. Yep. Is it true Goyo locked it up at a fast food restaurant? Oh shit. Wild Turkey, Carlo Rossi, and Dog 2020 Cisco. Then those Granadas. Híjole. Funny Money said, Híjole. Would you consider interviewing Jay Hands? Yeah, man. Like I said, um, I've never talked to him on the phone. We've I tapped in with him, or he tapped in with me. He came on this channel, and he's writing a book, so he wanted some help, and just help, giving him some pointers about how to go. And I told him I'd help him, but as far as an interview, I know he's got his own channel going right now. If there's something I could do to help him, I would help him. But he's looks like he's doing pretty good himself right now. He's an interesting dude. He comes across as being authentic, man. And when you come across like that, people will listen and people will keep fucking with you, man. So hopefully, his channel will continue to do good. Funny Money crusting and busting. I've said it before, man, but for some of you that are interested in listening to the federal stuff, there's a Sureño that he's an active Sureño. Fuck's his name, man? He's done a lot of time in federal prison. He talks about a lot of good stuff, man. He's got some good content. What's his name? Not Conejo. Let me see. Tell you guys right now. But you guys should check him out sometime. Payaso. His name's Payaso, man. He's out of Washington, Seattle. Comes across as an authentic dude. You know what I mean? He talks a lot about the federal prison politics. There's not too many other channels that are putting it out there like that, man. Just a cool cat, got a lot of charisma, man. You know what I mean? I think his channel will probably, you know, I know he's limited as far as what he can talk about. He's a smart dude, though. You know what I mean? I'm sure he knows, but I see his channel going growing too, man. Do I talk to anybody that's in my book? Oh yeah, quite a few. Start listening to a few of Jay Williams. Yeah, Jay Williams, another one, man. Shout out to that dude too, man. White guy. I think he's done a lot of time in federal prison, but he's another one, man. He got some good stories, and he puts his content together. It's very well put together. You can tell he takes time. He invests a lot of time in his videos. I want to know if I get arrested and sent to the pen. Hold up, let me brace myself for this one, man, because I know it's a joke. How would anyone know I have position or I would be on freeze from cat under me till the kite? If I get arrested and sent to the pen and just got pulled, how would anyone know I have position or I would be on freeze from cat under me till the kite came? They wouldn't, man. Sometimes cats slip through the cracks. That's one. That's sometimes that's what happens, man. There's nothing that you can do about that. I mean, you can only have what information you got to go on, man. That's why Norteño households always maintain an updated uh, NGN or a no good, a bad news BNL, bad news list or a hit list, because I mean, there's no way that you can know about everybody that's in bad standings. You got motherfuckers dropping out every single day. You know what I mean? So sometimes it takes a while for good news to catch up, man. Straight up. But sometimes people come, they slip through the cracks. It happens. Somebody could come through and be on freeze, and if they don't say nothing, household ain't gonna know about it until somebody slides through with some some updated BNLs or somebody knows about it. So there are actives on YouTube. Oh yeah, there's well, I mean, they claim to be. There's some that I believe they are. They could be capping. I don't know. You never know, man. Um, that's the magic about YouTube. A lot of times, man, you're at the mercy of trusting who you watch. There's no way to, unless somebody else knows them, unless somebody else puts something else out about that individual. Uh, you're gonna base their integrity or their honesty based off what you see, how how you interpret them as their honesty, man. Whether this dude's full of shit, he lies too much, or he seems like he's an honest dude, man. So I could come on YouTube and well, there's too many people that know me, man. But I come on there and say I'm active, or uh, and people that wasn't from that weren't a part of that lifestyle that didn't know me wouldn't know. They would never know. I see you, Wendy. But you ever heard of anyone paying for their name off the BNL? I've taken names off of the BNL. There's only one time I did it for money, and uh, I mean, I did it at that time because there was somebody else involved, and they were like, "Man, fine him, bro." You know what I'm saying? He should have to pay a fine like these other dudes, and I didn't benefit off that money. I didn't keep it. I had to. That money was turned over. I forwarded that money to where it was supposed to go. But he paid 10,000, and he paid it like that. You know what I'm saying? To get off that he was from the mob, and in San Jose, and he's somebody that had been around for a while, had been to the joint already. People like that dude. He had a lot of people speaking up for him. I looked into it. It wasn't for nothing. It wasn't nothing that would be considered high crimes against the people. It wasn't a snitch. He didn't um he didn't have no funny cases. He didn't have no funny weird charges or nothing like that on him. It was he basically he didn't follow a directive, and it was some internal shit, man. And for shit like that, you can come back. You know, am I gonna do a live on Halloween? Shit, when is Halloween, man? Another 3 days, possibly. Everybody be on everybody be live that night. How was he treated after? They embraced him. Matter of fact, he became an NF member. Imagine that. This dude ended up becoming an NF member. Real shit. And those of you from San Jose that might be familiar with who I'm talking about, or if you were there with me in the county, you know who I'm talking about. What's up, Johnny Walker? Swifty Red. The funniest ones in the dudes in the comment section acting active, but they ain't everyone's chat. They active, all right. Actively on YouTube. Nobody care about that shit, man. You know, I mean, a piece of shit's a piece of shit, man. But I mean, how do you really define a piece of shit? You know, I think it's on every man's his own merits, man. And some things you just gotta. Every situation is different, and you just gotta ask yourself, man. If you have all the information, like I don't know, can I base it on that? Should I? You know, what about everything else that this dude was a part of? Or, you know, I don't know. Everybody has their own way of making their own judgments, man, about people. But I do know that a lot of the times people just don't care about prison politics no more. They don't. They're not coming out here pushing that line um, the way that they're supposed to. You know, like certain individuals, if you see them, it's supposed to be on site. There ain't supposed to be no talking. There's nothing to say. That's it. You got no excuse for going on, turning the other way and walking away with your people, man. Or, you know, you seen them. You're supposed to get on that fool. That's the rules, man. I don't make them, but it don't happen like that. That part. Goyle was Goyle was choking on chicken bone and had a revelation which he decided to lock it up at China Garden Buffet. Defend yourself, Goyle. Everlasting base. What's up, man? Yeah, nah, I ain't just gonna have anybody come on here, everlasting base. Nope. Because regardless of my past, man, regardless of anything dealing with me, that you know, uh, I'm still accountable for anybody that comes on my channel and anything I talk about and anything that they talk about. Period. You can't have somebody come on your channel, talk a bunch of shit, slander a bunch of people, and think that that's not going to have a reflection on you. You're crazy, man. You know, it's a good example of again of what happened. I don't know whether that was yesterday, today. Like that dude had to shut that interview down. There was no other damage control. The shit started going sideways. It started to look like dude was boxed in the corner and was just trying to think of something smart to say to you know, it almost looked like there was 30 dudes surrounding that studio, and he was getting jammed up. At the end he said, so what, man, is it like, is there a problem with my message being put on? I mean, what's going on here, man? Crazy. Me, I'm a nice guy. I ain't never hurt anyone in my life. Just in case law enforcement sees my comment. Yeah, man, I mean, you know, That's what I say. Um, Big figures. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I say, man. Uh, I mean, I've spent all my life committing criminal acts of violence in the commission, uh, or for some aspect, some kind of way, trying to destroy my life as well as everybody else's around me. You know what I mean? But I am a nice guy. What do you think will happen with Scott Peterson being moved to Mill Creek and nothing? Nothing. I don't think nothing's gonna happen to him. The Mill Creek is like the I don't know how you would say it, man. It's like when it comes to S and Y, that's like the place everybody wants to go. It's the you got a lot of dudes over there. They're all older dudes. All the former legends, man, are in Mill Creek. They're dudes that just want to sit around and get loaded. Don't nobody ain't nobody trying to stab nobody or nothing like that. I mean, it occasionally might happen, but they're trying to just get loaded, kick back, do time, drink alcohol all day, man, and that's it. You know. So I don't think you'll have no issues over there. If I was an upstater, how would I interview that dude, or how would I view him? I mean, man, look, I don't want to say nothing disrespectful towards that dude because it's just not my thing, man. But what I will say is this: it seemed like I said, whether he was ill informed or whether he just thought that that was the best thing to say, or he just couldn't think fast enough to get the right answer out. What he said was just something like, "Come on, bro, that's old news, man. Big figures, man. Good looking out, boy. Appreciate you, homie. It's you already know big figures. You know what time it is, man. It's old news. It's I think what he should have said was, "Hey, you're absolutely right, homie. That did happen. It's something I can't change. It's on social media. Whenever you put something out on social media, you can never take it back. However, I did not know about that. Once I found out, I cut my ties. I'm not about that. Never did that. I'm pushing my positive message. That's why I'm here on this channel right here. Quick cleanup, man. Done. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but he boxed himself in. And then when he contradicted himself, and he was like, later on, he was like, yeah, I know him. I know where he lives, and he knows where I live. And then, you know, um, well, I do know, but I just don't agree with everything he said. It's like, man, I can understand he might have wanted to protect him because he felt like he had a friendship with him. And I understand that. But to put yourself on an active platform, um, you should have knew things weren't going to go, weren't going to go, they weren't going to go right, man. Bruno, I don't know. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the interview that happened on Hoodstocks with Weddle. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Dude from the mob that paid because they were green lighted, or you gave him that favor. No, he was green lighted. Matter of fact, he got moved on while I was there. I got there in 2004. Uh, I found out he was there, um, put a green light on him, and they moved on him. However, before certain people got there. That was before certain people got there that were sticking up for this dude, that were like trying to bring him back, that were speaking on his behalf. Um, he acts like he is Sarah. I don't know. Um, so then when when these guys got there, he got hit, he got moved on, but he was still on the fourth floor. He was still there. He was just excommunicated, shut down. Nobody was fucking with him, but he didn't lock it up. He was just still up there, just doing his thing. You know what I mean? So then other people reached out and wanted to know if there was something I could do for him. When I found out what it involved, I had them get at him, and I got at him personally. I asked him a bunch of shit. He finally got back, and there was people that were vouching for him. So it I cleared him. I pulled him off the BNL, gave him a phone number to drop the money off to, and he did. He had it dropped off the same day. You know what's fucked up, man, is I've seen other dudes get into that in situations like that, and it's fucked up because a lot of homies, I mean, of course they're gonna care about their status, their career when they're active. They're gonna care about falling in bad standings. But I've seen some dudes that get in that situation and they put that burden on like their mothers or their wives that that are barely making it and putting food on the table for their kids. Man, Bilo, man, I appreciate you again, bro. Brody, straight up, man. I've seen dudes put that burden on their family, man. Um, Moms that can barely pay the bills, but they're begging. I need this 10,000. They're gonna kill me, mom. You know what I mean? You got to do it. It's got to be like by this week. I don't give a fuck. Sell the house. You know what I'm saying? If I don't get this, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, and they end up doing what they got to do, and they end up paying, man. I don't understand is how any of YouTube channels be active and good if talking to the media is a big no. Because AC Bar, what it is people like they how can I say it, man? If you're a channel and you're talking about prison, um, everybody knows it's a big no-no to talk about prison politics on YouTube. Everybody knows you're active. You know this. There's no fucking its ands buts about it. It's something you just don't talk about. There's certain things you don't mention. There's certain things you'll never um, discuss those things. But if you got a channel and it's pretty much in the prison genre, and you're a long-standing channel, eventually you're gonna talk about some of that shit. I don't give I've seen it. I'm not gonna throw nobody out there. I'm just saying I've seen it, and these are people that have been around. They understand the politics. They know how it works. They'll get on. I can't talk about that, and I won't mention this and I won't mention that. But over time, more conversations come up. Start discussing more. Start becoming more complacent. Before you know it, man, it's just like, well, they crossed a couple of those barriers, and over time a couple more get crossed, and it comes, stuff gets talked about straight up. You can't have it both ways, man. You got dudes coming on there talking about prison experiences, stabbings, and uh, green lights that been put on them, being involved in melees and all that shit. Come on, man. You know, yeah, straight up, straight up, 23-1. If a handful of bulldogs got sent to Pelican Bay to be integrated on the GP, how would that play out? My opinion. I mean, my opinion is probably just like anybody else's. But as far as what I think, I don't think it would end well. Um, Bulldogs want to do their own thing, man. And they're not trying to hear it. From everything that I've been hearing, um, yeah, that division it's deep, man. I don't know if it will ever get fixed. It'd be cool if it did. It's a lot of good homeboys from Fresno, man. A lot of them. Um, but I think that it's been going on for too long, and I don't know. But who am I? Who am I to say? I never thought that I would ever see. I mean, I can't even call it a standstill no more. I guess I don't know if to call it an alliance. I don't know if to call it just a treaty. Um, I never thought I'd ever see Norteños and Sureños together mingling on the main lines the way that they are. I mean, going in each other's cells, tattooing on each other, walking the track, uh, working out together. That's beyond that's beyond an agreement. You know, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. I'm not saying either way. But I never thought I'd ever see it in my lifetime, man. In 2022, man, look where we're at. Valentine M, I see you, man. What's crack lacking? Familia. What motherfuckers don't understand is that this is prison business, and people do die and will be targeted if have to. It's not a game. Yeah. Still 831. What's up, boy? Chico Hopes Club. Hots Club. Hey now, box that's in mine. I was in Yuba Hall with Wizard. Hardest hitting homeboy I ever seen. Good vato. What Wizard? You talking about my homeboy from the city? Wizard for Frisco? Man, that was my boy, man, if that's who you're talking about. Mm-hmm. There's 124. 124 just watching and not hitting the light. Cold cats, man. I guess they don't. Hey, those must be the actives. Those are the ones that don't like a motherfucker, man. That just want to know what's going on. You know, those are the ones that just want me shut the fuck up. When I do my war stories, come on there. Don't talk about why I haven't been on in a week. Just shut the fuck up. Come on there. Get to the meat and potatoes, and no more pussyfoot, man. Super active. Daly City Norte, what's up, boy? Carrillos, hit that like, something. They ain't gonna do it, man. Matthew, just like right now. Box, would you do a profile? Probably not. I mean, nothing personal, man, but I mean, it's all old news. Done 1,000 profiles. It's like I've done 1,000. Um, I've talked about the extent of my involvement with our histories, and he's done the same. And to talk about anything else would just be to regurgitate old information, man. Did you know Mike Io Shorty? Hell yeah, man. Got a picture of him right here on my phone, bro. Yeah, man. He died though. Used to have the bridge on his neck. That right there, he was the last cholo from San Francisco. There you go. I don't know what he was doing, man. It looked like somebody threw a pot of fucking water over his head, man. He died though, man. Bandit from San Jose. What bandit? Sandy. I know a bunch of bandits. Are you talking about Ricky Martinez, Adam Karras? Um, David Salinas. No, he's not from San Jose. I think he's from Gilroy. What the top 5 dangerous cities in Northern California? The top 5 in Northern Cali, Hmm. I would have to say Salinas definitely is up there in the top 5, man. Salinas, there's a lot of activity out there. San Jose, there's a lot. It depends too, man. It depends on, we're not just, the world is bigger than just Norteños and Sureños. There's the city, San Francisco, Oakland, the Africanos, they're doing their thing, and there's a lot of shit going on in their world too, man. But when it comes to like the North and South, I think like Salinas is they're probably up there in the top 5. You got San Jose, um, Fresno is doing its thing. They're gang banging out there still, man. Those 3 right there. I don't know the other 2, man. There's a bunch of them that come to mind. Been listening to your old calls with BJ. It's it's sad that most homies give it their all for homies that don't care about the struggle. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Long Beach. Yeah, man. It's that applies. Whether you're talking about Norteños, Sureños, it's across the board, man. My son got the Bay Bridge with the city skyline blasted on his whole back. Looks badass. Yeah, that's right. Machete. Sparky from Mission District. Yeah, I know Sparky. EPA, Richmond. Yeah, they're doing their thing out there too, man. So I was telling you guys this story. I was telling you about this other story. You guys are gonna get it tomorrow, but I told you guys about the story that I got ran up on by I had that situation with the fucking the nachos and the horchata joke, that we all talk about. And I told you guys when I talked about that story that there were 2 other incidents that happened that I just haven't talked about it. And these incidents happened way back in like 2000. One happened in 2000, at the end of 2013, the beginning of 2014, and I think the other one happened around sometime in mid 2015. I never talked about it because at the time I just didn't want to give nobody no credit, or make it seem like that just anybody. I just didn't want to give him no shine, man. So I never spoke on it. But it's something that happened. And they're worthy stories to talk about. So you guys will get that one tomorrow. But that's why I had this right here. Because I used to keep something similar to this in my car. When I didn't have a pistol on me, man, and it got me in trouble more than once. But I keep this in my truck, even right now, today. I don't know if it's illegal or not, but I guess if I ever get pulled over, I'll find out. This stays lodged in my seat, man. I keep it like right there in my truck, in the passenger, right by the passenger seat in the console. But it's a nice little fucking it's a nice little bone crusher, man. You know. But that's why I have this right here, because I was talking about that story earlier, and I was like, you know what? Let me just go live real quick, man. And then, like I told you guys, I'm gonna raffle this off, man. So somebody could be like Jay-Z, Cannon, or who was it? Usher, Drake, DJ Khaled, Jay-Z, or Common. That's how much I've been buying Jordans. These motherfuckers sent me a clay, and this is not the first one that they sent out. Oh man, that's a big old bucker. You know that'll get you life. Huh? How is that, man? It's not double edged. Come on, S1, give it up, boy. You know they don't like your boy, man. Not like that. That's the ones that they're trying to just kick back in the cuts, man. They're on the slunders, man. You know, you should raffle off your Kanye Yeezy chanclas you got. How'd you know about them, man? You've never seen my feet in these lives, boy. You must have a pair of Machete. Paradigm Media News. Question: if you were to get LWAP, would you remain in contact with fam, like kids, wife, etc.? Or would you cut all ties? You never get enough. Shit. Um, I probably cut ties, bro. That's I've been in. This last time that I caught this case wasn't the first time I was looking at a life sentence. Um, but that's where my mind was at the time, man. When I thought I was gonna get life before this last case, and I was in a relationship at that time, and my thing was um, I'm not gonna drag somebody into if I end up catching a life case behind my stupidity or behind choices that I made, I'm just gonna cut those ties, man. I'm not gonna bring somebody else down with me and expect her to play that game for next 10, 15 years, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and slide back. Hey, go on and move on, man. You know me. We can always stay in touch. And Italiano 559, I appreciate you, man. I send mine right back. You know, same thing with my kids, man. Unfortunately, and I know it sounds callous, man. But I can't do shit for them, man. That's how I looked at it before when I was locked up. I can't do shit for them. So I stepped back, man. I didn't want to bring that negativity around them, and unfortunately, a lot of that resentment is still held against me to this day, right now. One of you touched on that. They wanted me to talk about my kids, and if I was able to repair some of the broken relationships. And like I was saying, I think, is that part of the Q&A? I don't remember, man. But like I was saying, a lot of us that have done a lot of time in prison, I'm sure there's a lot of you that probably you went away for a long time when your kids were small, and then you come back and they're already in like junior high school, man, and it's different. They don't recognize you. Um, they're standoffish. It's fucked up. You know what I mean? They don't want to be a part of your life. Especially the girls, man. They hold a lot of resentment. Um, they blame you. You know what I mean, for not being there. Oh, now I commend some of you that have been able to repair those relationships, but it's hard, man. It's hard. You know, I gave my kids up for the NF long before I started doing time, just because I didn't want to bring that around them. They were good kids. They weren't. They were raised. Well, at least I hope my daughter ain't watching this. But it, I'm not saying she's bad, but she kind of grew up in the same around some of the same crowds that I was running around out there. So uh, she's streetwise. My son, he grew up as a Christian, and there's no communication, man. You know what I mean? Because for one, he resents me because I was gone. I was never there. When he was younger. But there's also resentment because me and his mom has never been able to get along. You know what I mean? She's I don't know. She's just the kind of she's a good mother. She raised him right. I'm thankful for that. But she just has never let him think for herself, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's gotten in the way of our relationship. What up, Empire David? I see you, man. But for those of you that got out of prison, there's some of you that get at me on my IG and you confide in me about your personal relationships with your kids and that you've been able to put that life behind you and get a job and show them that you're willing to step up and be a father. I commend you, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. What's up, Sean Wheeling? U2F Keys, are you ever going to get into the juicy NF information? Like, how do you get hits done in the streets? How do you get hits done in the streets? More of the meat and potatoes, huh? How about tomorrow, homie? I'll start tomorrow. U2F, okay? I'll try to get into some of the juicy stuff, man. I thought I kind of covered some of that stuff, but I guess you want more blood? You want more homicides? What you looking for, bro? The juicy information, like how do you get hits done in the streets? I got you, man. Mama's boy, daddy's girl. Mm-hmm. Goyle said, I tried to raise all four of my children the best way I could. Big Bucks, my oldest son. My youngest son are doing real good. They're in the military. My little girl is doing good. She's in the 10th, man. That's good, Goyle. I went to Visitation Valley, LG. You went to Visitation Valley in the middle, early 90s. You were there too. Yeah, man. I went to Viz. You went there when in the 90s? Nah, bro. I was there way before you, homie. In 1990, I was already in prison. Um, I was in Viz like around 1984, 1985, bro. All black school. Then I went to Woodrow Wilson for one day. I got jumped. I got packed out by the Asians and never went back. Do you know Fofas? Fofas? Tony Hernandez. Nah, man, I don't know. Third time is supposed to be John, but I guess not. So hold on, Timo. Let me see, man. Timo's feeling neglected. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry I missed it, man. Oh, you ain't even talking to me, man. Machete, saludos. Sean Wheelan, man. Where you been at, Mr. Blue? Respond to that man, Sean Wheelan. You two FKs, man. Yeah, the grimy stuff. Okay, I got you, man. M Star Media, how you doing? J49, Mad Max 408, Enoch TK, the last generation, the sly, slick, and wicked. It's all good, bro. Yes, I was. Okay, okay. Wait for it. This guy, Sean Wheeling, how are you, B? I'm good, brother. My friend got shot 2 days ago with the Uzi and survived. Been hectic, mate. The city's gone crazy like the Wild West. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Sean. I hope your friend, I hope he recovers, man. Guess it's crazy everywhere, with an Uzi. What did you go to court for in 2017? Chupa mi verga. What's up, boy? All right, Sandy. Hey, you have a good weekend as well. Be safe, man. And tap in again. That's right. I appreciate it. I said no. I said I know someone that went to the pen for the first time, not knowing nothing, and went in as a other, and the other said he had to get 5 dots, so they knew he was. They knew he was a other. Is that something different, man? I ain't never heard nothing like that, boy. 5 dots. So basically, if he didn't have 3 dots, he wasn't a South Sider, and he didn't have 4 dots, he wasn't a Northerner. So they wanted him to get 5 dots. Boy, the myths. That's almost as good as the stories I heard about Pelican Bay. Like my tray was gonna fly right through my tray slot on some fucking jets, and shower was gonna roll right to my door. That's some good one. That's a good one though. I ain't never heard that one before. When you gonna give up? When you gonna give up your oldie jams, G? Man, anytime, bro. Anytime. I'll put a list out. How about that? I'm gonna put this collage together of uh, pictures of a lot of people that I've mentioned in the past. A lot of homies that have passed away. Of just a lot of pictures that nobody's has ever seen. And at the end, I'll put just like a bunch of fucking oldies in there. How about that? How can an individual go from SNY to GP with the new CDC number without being detected from the homies? He got the help from the feds, man. That's all I can think of, bro, because that don't happen. How can an individual go from SNY to GP with the new CDC number without being detected? I don't know, man. That's some Donnie Brasco type of shit right there. That right there needs to be looked into just a little bit further. They gave him 5 dots, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. What's up, Box? Any crazy stories in Santa Rosa? Yeah. In Santa Rosa, yeah, most definitely, man. No, you don't want me to tell them all right now on my live, though, man. You want me to put them on the stories, though, right? I do have some about Santa Rosa. What was his name, man? Mark, was it Camacho? Activated DOK killer. Macho y Bamboo. In the past, did homies ever go SMY just get a target and go back to the main line? You talking about like a sleeper? I've heard of it happening, bro, but honestly, I've never, in my time, I've never heard, I've actually ever seen a sleeper be successful at doing something like that. Because for one, in order, at least for the time that I was around, I can't speak to what happened like in the early 80s or the 70s, but in order for you to go from, like you said, an S&Y yard, which they didn't come out with those until years later. Just say a PC, somebody come out of PC to go to a mainline. When somebody falls out of favor, they're going to want information from them. That's kind of like what I broke down in that debriefing uh, spill that I released. They're going to want information because that's for that reason right there. They want to make sure that this is somebody that's not trying to play both sides. That this isn't somebody that's going to try to play their way out to a you're talking about from the opposite though, from somebody that's a S&Y that goes to an active yard to hit an active. Same thing, I guess, man. But I've heard of people wanting to go back to an active yard because the S&Ys were too crazy. But I don't think I've ever heard of somebody that was an S&Y going out to an active yard to hit somebody active. But I guess it's the same thing, man. I'm sure it might happen. But the other way that I was talking about, that was what we used to call sleepers, man. And in order for once you fall out of favor, you had to go through a process, a debriefing process, so that they could be confident that you weren't somebody that was going to try to play yourself back out there to stab somebody or to kill somebody so that you could get back on good standings. So yeah. What profile? I don't know. That profile using Dancing Bear's picture is bothering me. Like, why it's kind of weird that's like me using Lencho's picture. Hey man, bro, 23-1. I've seen Skip's picture up here. I've seen Pinky's picture. I've seen Dancing Bears. I've seen Lencho's picture. Yeah. Where's Dusty at? I see you talking to Dusty. Josh. Must be gone. We call those memes. Put Mickey Mouse picture up. Al Bundy. I am the general. Did you know Chongo? Yeah. Chongo talking about Zavala, right? San Jose. Mario Horseshoe. Yep. I knew Chongo when shit. We were both like what, man, 21, 22 in Susanville. It's when he had playing for keeps on his forehead, blasted across his whole forehead. But yeah, I know him. Delta 378 box. You ever run around in Pittsburgh or Antioch? Yes, sir. Yep. That just reminded me of another story I can talk about right now, man. Cold shit. I, I feel bad for that one too. I robbed a homie over there, man. I don't even want to admit. Me and another C. No. It wasn't a homie. It wasn't a homie. He was Africano, and he wasn't a target. It was just motherfucker had on a whole bunch of gold rings. I don't know if you ever see somebody get so scared, um, like when you pull a gun out and a motherfucker gets so scared that they just start spitting on their hands to take the rings off. That's what he did, man. It was kind of funny. He was sitting at a picnic table. I'm not gonna tell it right now. Yeah, Dizzle, my boy. Always I got those. Hey, Box, what was the oldest tattoo you ever seen? Oh, what was the oddest tattoo? The oddest, I don't know, man. I see a lot of fucking crazy tattoos, man. Motherfuckers run around Mickey Mouse and shit. I don't know. Toto from Dakota had he been shot up a bunch of times, man, and he had little worms coming out of the bullet holes, man, with little clouds saying 38 wasn't about shit. Uh, I thought it was kind of funny, kind of odd. That's right, Sean. You have a good weekend, man, and I hope your boy's okay, man. Tony Gonzalez, much respect, homie. What I'm gonna be for Halloween? mm, um, I'll figure something out. I'm gonna surprise you guys. I'll come on. Nah, I'm not gonna start J catting out like that. Come on with the fucking Freddy Krueger mask and shit. Start doing that old crazy shit. What do you think of the 49ers this year? Any chance going to SB? Hey, what's up, man? These guys Sandman and uh Whack Deuce, did they kick off that sports channel? They're supposed to kick off a sports channel on Paradigm Entertainment Productions, the other channel. What was the first thing that I did the first time I got out of prison? Got a beer. Straight up, bro. No lie, no bullshit. Went straight to the store and got me a cold ass 211. That's the only thing, like being on the real, keeping it 100% real with you guys, man. That alcohol for me was the only thing that helped me transition back out because of even though I was in Santa Clara County Jail, still, and it's not like the shoe program, but still, just based on the fact that I was in that fucking jail for almost 10 years, it still had that effect on me where I had to still transition back out. Not as bad, but it still did. And alcohol was what did it for me. I look like I'm at a high stakes card game. What is that, bro? I got my poker face on. Box, is that why Dakota didn't get along with Oakland back in the days? We run into ops from the town and fools from Dakota. Drive in Dakota wouldn't back up. I don't know. I know Toro used to be he was a big name out there, you know. And from Dakota, we had a lot of respect out there. What's up, Timo? You still drink alcohol? Yes, sir. Not as much, but I do. The Bernals from Hayward, yeah, I know. I know a lot of cats from Hayward. What about the Feebles? Ruben Feeble, his brother Boo Boo, and there's another one. Quick story of who was most respectful. See, who is the most respectful CO at the Bay you encountered? Respectfully, think the most respectful CO. Um, honestly, bro, one of the COs that I respected the most over there was a CO named I can't remember his name right now, but he was a gunner. He was a gunner. He worked in the control booth, man. And the dude was he understood our politics straight up. Um, whenever he would be working, he would pop like he popped my door, and he popped like some of you guys know about that you've heard about, like Mateo. I remember he did it one time for me and Mateo, but like he'll pop our doors and let us. He's like, "Hey, your boy got something for you over there, man. You guys got 5 minutes before the floor officers come back." So we fish right there from pod to pod. He's probably one of the coolest COs that I could think of. Besides that, bro, um, I didn't have too. You don't have that much interaction with COs up there in the shoe program. Just the ones that come back there, they feed you. They feed you, give you your canteen, let you come out for whatever you need to come out for, and that's it. So it's not like you're really interacting with them a lot. Um, it's not that much, man. But that was probably the coolest cat over there, man. And he did it everywhere he worked. Fuck's his name, man. Rich. Now I know how you felt the way you did. Q will be. I send mines from the IE. That's right, man. Shout out to the IE, man. Have you seen that movie with Benjamin Bratt? Yeah, I've seen it. Pelican Bay COs, hella respectful. They call you sir. Yeah, for the most part, most of them are. Yeah, the ones that work in the shoe, yeah, they're respectful. Black and white don't lie. Have you ever seen the movie Sucker Free City? Mm-mm. No. Have you ever seen that movie Belly? You ever seen that Rich DM 650? Officer O'Malley. Why does that sound familiar, man? O'Malley. Does the NF strictly operate only in California? No, not no more. Operation Black Widow. Operation Black Widow uh, helped the NF metastasize outside the state of California. So now the NF has been able to do what the Mexican mafia has done. Now the NF is no longer just California's problem; it's the country's problem. You know, putting all those guys from Operation Valley Star and Operation Black Widow and all these other federal uh, RICO operations, all it did is just put a lot of the heavy hitters in federal prison and put them in a position to where they had to recruit and to continue to build for self-preservation, not just for the organization, but for self-preservation too. So because of that, now you see regiments popping up all over the country, man. Guys like Corny, Skip, Mad Dog, those dudes they're recruiting machines. That's what they do. I get a good question, B. Okay, come on with it. You ever interact with Frisco rappers like Gucci, Selsky, RBL, Kunut? Yeah, I've interacted with Kunut. What's his name? A few of them, man. For a brief time, I grew up with a lot of dudes that fuck with Gotos. A lot of his camp, they're dudes that I used to run with. I mean, some of the stories that I've told you guys about, I don't mention people by name, and I do that on purpose. But some of the stories that I've mentioned, some of them have been involved in those stories. Um, and that crowd, that crew right there, those individuals that surround themselves around um, Julio Gotos, those are the ones that used to bring a lot of those dudes around. Selsky, RBL, what's his name? Is going down tonight. Fuck, Selly Cell. You know what I mean? Cool Nut. Everybody knew Cool Nut. He used to be in the hood all the time, man. Orale Mendingo. Mahoney, you behaving tonight, Mahoney? Man, come on. Themo. Don't worry, Palmetto. I'm a trained medic. I can save anyone from a heart attack. King T. What's up, boxer? What's up, King T? Wolfpecker. What up? Sleeps. RP Kuna. Yeah, man, for sure, man. I love tacos. Big box. Glad to see you on there, man. I'm glad to see you on there as well. Yeah, so you guys know too, man. I'm gonna be starting some other new segments on the channel too. A lot of you been asking about working out and shit, man. I'm gonna start putting some shit on it because I've been getting my money, man. That's another thing that I've been doing lately. There's some of you guys, man, that come on YouTube that come up out your shit. If you're gonna bang a fucking wife beater, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Not cool. Box, you ever spoke? Have you spoke to Vin and where's Jeff? Yeah, I speak to him all the time, man. I mentioned him a couple weeks ago. He's doing good. He's working. He's part of a major construction company, and he's part of the management. He's doing good. As far as the other guy, man, he's doing his thing. He's working and don't really have time for the YouTube thing. Shout out to Denver, man. Marty from East Side? I don't think so. J559, what's up? OG. Much love from Fresno. 559 Norte. Right back at you, J559. Shout out to Fresno, man. All right then, Box. Always a pleasure, Kana. All right, 23-1. I appreciate you tapping in, man. I'm about to tap myself. Get some of this content out to you guys, man. Tomorrow be the day, man. Or at least, I mean, I've been dropping some content for you guys. At least something's been coming out. But as far as the inner demons and the war stories, I'm gonna be working on something right now when I get off. So I'm sure to get done to get dropped tomorrow. I doubt it to come out. Well, there's a chance it could come out tonight, depending on when I get through. Goyle, man, they want to see your food, Goyle. I bet you he ain't got that shit no more. Magic Poor Side Box. You get your bike back? I did, man. I had a video for you guys, man. That motherfucker's fire. Let me show you this video. Um, Homeboy did a crazy ass job on my bike, man. Said this is a full. I don't got no slip-ons, none of that bullshit. This is a full custom. What do you call it, man? Motherfucker. I can't even remember the name of these motherfuckers now, man. I'm so goddamn. Thunderheaders, man. Goddamn. So they're full thunderheaders. It's the full system, not the slip-ons, man. But so check it out. New pipe, son. It's a thunderheader. Let me see. Look at that. Hey, trust me, man. This doesn't do no justice to it. You can't hear the fucking pipes. It's loud as fuck, man. They're hella loud. Even when it's just idling, man, it's stupid loud. It's got that deep throaty sound, man. That's the thing about Milwaukee eights. I was kind of scared that Harley was gonna get away from um that deep sound that Harley's always been known for, because they're starting to put too much into their new Milwaukee eights. But the Milwaukee eights are crazy when they're tuned right and they're done right. Like this one right here, that's a custom um, Thunderheader. It's shortened up. You see how short that pipe is? It makes it louder, and it's got that Harley sound. The When you buy a bike like this, a Milwaukee 8, it's a 2019 CVO Street Glide. It's too quiet. It there's a little sound, but you got fucking, I don't know how many catalytic converters they throw on there, but it's almost too quiet, man. But now it sounds like a real Harley again, man. Yeah, it's a Milwaukee 8. That's a 117. So it's a big boy, man. Boxy, your neighbors are really going to love with that loud. Yeah, I know. My dog is a Pro Charge Road King 2019 badass. The paint is wet. Yeah, I had a 2016, um, well, 2012 Road Glide. Uh, Sick, man. I like that. I like that old school, um, that big chrome light in the front. That shit look, it's got that look to it, man. Road Kings are nice, man. Shit, better stop it, Machete. Yeah, still paying every month on that shit, boy. Yeah. M Star Media says she taking wrenches, man. If you don't stop with your nonsense. Hey, anyway, you guys, I'm gonna tap, man. Uh, I want to get on these videos so I can drop them for you guys. The war stories in the inner demons, man. I know a lot of you been waiting on them. Like I said, it's been a week, so I'll get them out. And again, for you that don't want no more pussyfooting around, yeah, man, it's all good. You know what I mean? And I hope you know I'm just messing with you. I don't care about all that stuff, man. I know it's said in good humor, man, so I'm not tripping. Uh, just cut straight to the chase, man, and cut the bullshit. You know what I mean? I get it, bro. So I'm gonna get that stuff out to you guys tomorrow. Uh, Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop another Q&A for you guys. Let me see. Let me look before. It's just something to hold you till tomorrow, man. Well, let's take a vote, man. Let's take a vote right here. You guys want me to drop something that's called The Godfather of the OC? This one right here, or a Q&A, or this one right here? Which one, man? That's about the LA, the 3,000 modules, the COs that they were saying were a gang in the county jail, LA County Jail. Or you got the story about Sana, Peter Ojeda, the godfather of Orange County. There we go. We got, if only a couple you tap in about it, that'd be enough for me. We got one for LASD. Stay wabbit free. Oh shit, two for LASD. Shit, there it is there, man. It's three right there. There you go. You ask and bam, bam, bam. There you go. Tell me if it came through. You guys get a notification. It's all good. What is a chump? Pancho said a chump is a chump. Chump is a sucker. What about Chuko and the Nora personal connection? I got you. Give me time, man. I I'm still working on that one, Daly City Norte. The homie you're talking about from the back streets. Oh man, boy. All right, you guys, man. You guys have a good night. You guys have a good night, man. And I will tap back in with you guys. Probably maybe Halloween, man. We'll see. Slide through, man. Anyway, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. Everybody that showed their support, man. You guys have a good weekend, good night, a good Friday night. Be safe, man. Be safe out there. Stay out the drama, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? But I have that content dropping tomorrow for you guys. All right, you guys. Rich DM 650, J49, M Star Media, Alfred Dale, S1, Daly City Norte, U2F, all you guys, man. Anybody and everybody I didn't miss. There's too many. You guys stay up. I try to drag Sandman along with me next time, man. All right, you guys, I'm gone, man.